So how is everyone this week? Lots of crazy things going on in the world. Today is Gretchen's topic, and we were supposed to pick, I believe, 10 songs that would be in the movie of our life. Pretty much the worst, most awful thing to ask of, I think, anyone that just who loves music. And you're probably saying, oh, who doesn't love music? I know people that literally don't listen to music. Number one, Strong Enough by Sheryl Crow. Why? Because I used to lay in bed as a kid and like sing the song over and over again. I don't think I really understood the song, but I love it. I still love it. It's like Sheryl Crow at her best. Number two, Barely Breathing by Duncan Sheik. 90s music at its finest. Duncan Sheik, adorable. Song is so catchy, it gets in your head forever. And I don't know, it's just like, I think it was like the beginning of painful, sad music in my life, and I liked it a lot. Number three, Morning After by Howie, because I didn't know who Howie was. I'd never heard of him, but I liked this boy that played guitar in college. It was like my freshman year of college, and he mentioned Howie, and I completely lied and was like, "Oh yeah, I think I've heard of Howie. Yeah, I've heard some of his music." And then I went out that day and bought Howie's CD, and then fell in love with Howie. So that needs to be somewhere within the movie of my life because it was the first time I ever completely lied to get a boy to like me, and that was the beginning of a long journey. A long journey. It was also the first time that I think I ever really listened to that kind of music, and it sucked me in. It was really good. Number four, Sideways by Citizen Cope. That song is just like simple, sad angstiness. You're gonna notice a lot of theme of sad, angsty music within this, but I'll try to lighten it up later on. But this song, I feel like, describes everything I've ever felt about any boy. These feelings won't go away. They've been knocking me sideways. They've been knocking me out lately whenever you come around. Never Knew by the Rocket Summer. Rocket Summer is one guy who plays like every instrument on the recording, and then he goes on tour with the band, but he's just such a unique voice. Just like his music, I could like dance around in the car to it. This song specifically is not a dancing around song. This song is perfect for like my early 20s, probably still to some extent now, but like very much like walking away from friendships and relationships and realizing that things aren't what they seem to be. So I'm burning the thoughts of the things that I once said because you tore down the walls that the world has put inside my head, and I just get sick of the things that we think we know. Oh, it's so good. Megalomania by Incubus, because this song to me just perfectly encompasses a summer that I lived away from home when I was 19, learning to play guitar. This song should really be in my list. Yo.
Hi.
Hi, JP Metz. Hold on. Can I call you back in like 5 minutes when I finish recording this video?
I don't know, I go back to work. I'm on my break, so I don't know.
I drove every day to work, working at a water park that I hated. And I listened to this entire, this entire album, but I just listened to all Incubus music ever. Like, for some reason, that was the summer I was turned on to Incubus. So intense and so good. I feel at this point that I need, like, a kick-ass song. Like, you know that song that you need, like, when you're getting ready, or you're just, like, I don't know, like, you feel like you'd be strutting down the street to it, or you'd possibly get into some kind of bar fight. I think that song for me is Rockstar by N.E.R.D. That song, first of all, anything that starts off yelling fucking posers in the beginning of it is just class act. I feel like, if I had a badass phase, which I assume I would in the movie because I would plan on being written way more badass than I am, that Rockstar by N.E.R.D. would play. Breathe by Tristan, Prettyman, because this song and this entire album 23 pretty much made me want to write music. Songs that just I hear and I immediately flash back. Like I know where I was driving. I know like what time of the day it was. I know everything. But when I first heard this song, point in the movie, I need some Ani Difranco because I feel like during the whole starting to play guitar, starting to write music, I feel like Ani Difranco was someone that I finally got. 32 Flavors is one I'm gonna say, but just a lot of her music in general. It was the first time I was like, wow. This is serious. This is deep and angsty and delicious. which are my favorite words. And finally, because I don't want to leave with a sad song, I want to leave something uplifting. I feel like my life right now is pretty good, and I would want something that people would leave the theater to, feeling kind of upbeat and feeling inspired. And when I think of upbeat, inspired, the first song that I think of is "Beautiful Love" by the Afters. It's just got such a good feel to it. It is just, uh, it's so simple. I love really simple songs, but larger than the moon, my love for you. Worlds collide as heaven pulls us through. The secret of the world is written in the stars. I'm carrying your heart in mine. Like, what a beautiful smile. Can it stay for a while? On this beautiful night, we'll make everything right, my beautiful love. Oh, it just like in the instruments, everything just sounds so great in this song. And I think it would be a perfect song to end a movie too, and people would leave feeling kind of, I don't know, inspired or moved or something. There's that.